Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you guys for keeping up with me. This here is a new Valentine's Day look. I know I've been gone for a while, but I am back. If you guys are ready to check out this look, make sure you stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be up to date when new videos post. Thank you guys. Mwah. All right guys, let's get into the video. So I am going to be starting off with my eyebrows, and I am going to be using Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, and it is in the color soft brown. So I start by brushing out my hairs, kind of brushing them down, make sure there's not any wild hairs kind of just poking out anywhere. And then I line the bottom, so you're basically tracing the bottom of your eyebrow. So just kind of like your natural shape. You can go and get your eyebrows arched, however you please. My eyebrows are really thin, so it's a little easy for me. But you start by tracing the bottom of your eyebrows, and then you go into the top and just connect them. Next, I am using Tape Shape by Tarte, and it is in the color Tan Sand. And I'll use that to conceal my eyebrows. So just to kind of clean it up a little bit. I did my other eyebrow off the camera. I am using the Morphe flat brush to complete this step. Really easy to use, and it also gives you that straight line. So when you're kind of carving out the bottom of that eyebrow. So keep watching. All right, ladies, so now that we have cleaned up our eyebrows with our concealer, I am going in and using the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I like to use this to kind of buff out the extra product from the concealer so that there's no harsh lines or anything. And this does really good as far as buffing and making sure all of that is blended into my eyelid so that when you put your eyeshadow on, there's not caking or anything like that. Here I just went in and kind of touched up my eyebrows just a little bit from where I was blending with the brush, so that just kind of helped for that. All right, so now I've added a little bit of concealer on my eyelids, and as you can see, I kind of added it everywhere. It just went a mess. So don't be like me, but I did intend for it to go up under my eyes as well, not just like this, but I am using the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer, and it is in the color Buff. I like to use a lighter color, especially when applying bright colors to my eyelid. So that just helps for your colors to pop a little bit. And I take that same Real Techniques brush and I blend that out really good. And then I go in with a setting powder, which I use. It's by Revolution, and it's banana powder. So I use that just to kind of set my eyelids. All right, so now it's time to do our eyeshadow. I am using the Crayon Case eyeshadow brushes. This is the blending brush. I really love those products. It's really easy to use. And then I'm also using Bestie Gang Collection Sex Addict X-Rated palette. And the color that I am using, that purple color, is called Strap On. I really love her eyeshadow palettes because they're really playful and sexy at the same time. That purple is a really pretty color. So I'm just packing that in the outer V just to get the look that I got. I'm using the patting and swiping technique. So patting the eyeshadow on just kind of helps to add color into that section. So you start out kind of with the light hand and with the light brush strokes, and then if you want the color to get darker, then you keep patting more color into the section that you want versus taking it and swiping. So when you take it and swipe, you're actually adding color to the whole area versus just to the corner that you want. So in this case, I am adding just a little bit darker to the outer corner. So I'm using the patting and kind of swiping technique to take the color up a little higher to where I want it to be the darkest at. So keep watching as we complete this step. All right, using that same palette, I am using a small shadow blender. So I am using a pink, like a light pink color to blend out this purple. So as you can see, I'm using more of a circular motion and just kind of swiping it. And that helps to blend those harsh lines out in the purple that we created when packing on the purple. So you keep doing that until you get your desired look. And once you are finished with how it looks, then you can move on to the next step. But keep blending until you are satisfied and those lines are blended out very well. All right, now that we have gotten that look and we are satisfied, we are now going in with that same palette, and I'm using a light purple shimmer color into the inner crease, and I'm just using that in that area only so that I don't get any down on my eyelid, so that once I start adding more colors, then it doesn't affect the other colors that are coming to play. So stay tuned as we complete the next steps. All right, guys, so I know you guys are hoping that I am cutting the crease. I know you guys love that oh so much, but I am not cutting the crease. I am making a heart. So keep watching. What I am using is that same concealer that I used to apply to my eyelids. I'm using that to cut my crease because it's really bright. And the tool that I used is by Beats by Deb. She had this really cute easy liner brush that she gives with her water activated liners, and it's really pointy and small. So that's what I am using to draw that heart. So I'll do that on both eyelids. So keep watching, guys, and see how I do this. All right, so now that I have gotten the heart, I am going into the inner corner, and I am using the matte book by the crayon case, and I'm using like a fuchsia pink color just to kind of outline that heart a little bit, and then I'll go back in with the same purple shade to darken up that outer corner so that you can see the heart a lot better. So I'll do that on both eyes, so make sure you guys keep watching. Also, if you have not, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you've gotten this far into the video, what you doing? What you doing? Make sure you subscribe. Turn that notification bell on. Come on now. All right, so now that I've gotten my heart the way that I wanted, I am going in with some duo glue, and I am outlining the heart because I am going to be applying glitter, and glitter sticks a little bit better whenever you apply like duo glue or anything like that. So now that I got the glue down, I'm going to go in with a little bit of glitter. I love this glitter. It kind of has like a mix of pinks and just kind of sparkles a little bit. So I'll add that into the heart. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Once I add that in, then I'll move over to the next eye, and then I'll complete the same exact steps. So I'll let that play through so that you guys can watch those steps once again, just in case you missed anything. Hey guys, what do you think so far? If you love it, make sure you subscribe, share, like, comment. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will definitely respond back to you. Let me know what other looks that you want to see. But let me know what you think. So I use the makeup wipe just to kind of clean up any fallout that you guys may experience. And then next I'm going in with the Duo glue. So this is actually a new product for me. So this was the Duo eyeliner and lash glue together. So I did use that to create the wing that I was going for, and then it makes it easy for your eyelashes to go on. So if you guys have a hard time using just regular Duo glue, you could try the eyeliner / eyelash glue and see what you think about that, but I really love it. So once I apply my eyeliner, then I went in with a little bit of mascara, which is by Too Faced, and it's called Better Than Sex. That is my absolute favorite mascara to use. So I use that to kind of prep my eyelashes so that when I apply my false lashes, then they kind of blend together. And that also helps to remove any color that may have gotten onto your natural eyelashes from the eyeshadow that you use, which typically can happen, especially with the amount of fallout that you can get from bright colors. So make sure you guys apply your mascara before you do your eyelashes, especially if you use bright colors. So here I'm just going in on the other lid and doing my wing on that side. This is a crucial step. It's crucial for me because sometimes my wings don't be looking the same. So whenever I make them things look perfect, I'm overly excited. So make sure you guys keep watching because the next step we will be applying our lashes. Alright, so now it is time to apply our false lashes. So I've been doing this for quite a while, so it's easy for me to apply my lashes. But like I said, if you are using that Duo glue / eyeliner, then it makes it really easy for you to apply your lashes. But what you want to do is get a mirror and then put it kind of up under your chin and then look down. That helps so much to apply your lashes. And then it makes it easier for you to kind of lay it right on top of your natural lash line and just kind of press them in together so that your natural lashes and the false lashes kind of blend together. So next I am using the Milani Conceal and Create foundation, which is really good. And then I'm using Stila One Step Corrector, which is kind of like primer and color corrector all in the same tube. So my foundation is in the color Golden Tan, and it's the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I really like this product just because if you have any blemishes or anything like that, it's acting to conceal as well as applying your foundation. So the brush that I use to apply that is also by Real Techniques. Real Techniques, I'll use either Real Techniques or Beauty Blenders. So for this look, I go back and forth between the two, but for this look I use the Real Technique brush, and the brush that I show in that video is the buffing brush by Real Techniques. And I really like it because you can put how much product that you want on the brush, or you can put it on your face, whichever one that you prefer. In this case I applied it to the brush and then just kind of pat it all over. You can also spray your brush down with a little bit of setting spray if you want. In this case I just kind of left mine dry. There was no real reason, but you can do whichever suits you. So the next step we are going to be doing the concealer, and that is going to be used as far as the tart shape, the tape shape in Tan Sand. So I use that right up under the eye. I want to highlight the area down the nose, forehead, around the mouth, and the chin. And the brush that I'm using for that is once again by Real Techniques, and it is the Soft Accent brush. So I love this brush because it kind of gets up under the eye really good. So I use that brush to pat my concealer in. And then like I mentioned, for your foundation, you can spray your brush. Concealer is known to crease. So I like to spray my brushes, especially when I'm patting in my concealer, just kind of blending that out. If I don't use a beauty blender, which typically your beauty blender is supposed to be a little bit damp to blend out that area. In that case, since I didn't use that, I used the brush. So I spray my brush so that my brush is a little bit damp, which helps way better to blend in your concealer. So once again, it's the soft accent brush. And then I use the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. It's a prime set and refresh spray. It's supposed to last up to 8 hours. It's really nice. It's a multitasking spray. So I use that to kind of help conceal those areas. So make sure you guys keep watching. Next step, I am going to be contouring my face. So the contour that I use is by Black Radiance, and it's just a shade stick. The shades, it's kind of hard, so you don't want to go by like looking at someone else's shade. You kind of just want to go in the store and kind of compare it to yourself, because some shades can be too dark and some shades can be too light. So it just depends on like your natural skin tone. So this is a Color Perfect foundation stick by Black Radiance, and this is in the color Cashmere is what I use for my skin color. So I just apply it to my temple areas, down my nose, and then on my cheekbones. And then once you go to buff those out, then you want to just kind of pay attention to those areas. So the brush that I use for down my nose is Real Techniques. So all the brushes are Real Techniques, guys. So I know I keep saying Real Techniques, but all of my brushes are by Real Techniques that I am using on my face. I'll try to list them in the description below, but all of them are Real Techniques. The one that I use for my nose is the square foundation brush, and that just kind of helps to contour my nose. And then the one that I use for my cheekbones and around my forehead is the Expert face brush, and I just kind of buff that out a little bit to give that high cheekbone look. So I naturally have high cheekbones, so I don't really need much, but I do use that. And then once again, I am going in with the with my brush as far as applying my setting powder, and that is by Revolution and Banana Powder. So I'm using that same accent, soft accent brush that I used to blend the concealer. I'm using that same brush to apply the setting powder, just because it can get under the eye really well, especially, you know, as close to the eye as you want to set, and then set all around the areas that you apply your concealer. So you want to make sure you set those areas so throughout the day it does not crease on you, because that is not a great look, ladies. So make sure you set your concealer wherever you apply it. Make sure you set it, because it makes your application look so much better. Okay, so on to the next step. We'll apply this down the nose, because you want to bring out that nose. You want your nose to appear as if it's snatched, honey. So you see my nose? Okay, I'm looking like I got a whole nose job out here. Okay, do you hear me? So that's what I want my nose to look like. So not in real life, of course, but when I apply makeup, if I'm being extra, yes, honey, give me a new nose. You feel me? So I am applying for my contour. I am going in. I do go in with the powder as well, just to kind of set that cream. So of course, Crayon Case Contourzition Notebook palette is what I use, and it is in the color Bricky. So Bricky is my color. I kind of combine Bricky and Bobby together, just to kind of set my my cheekbones and kind of give that, you know, that look. Okay, and then after that, I take my foundation brush and I apply just a little bit of powder foundation in a Classic Tan by L'Oreal, and just kind of blend in all that concealer, the powders, dust off any excess setting powder that I left on there. Just pat that, you know, swipe that off with your brush to kind of make that a flawless application. Okay, so once you do that, everything should start blending together and looking good. So if you are satisfied, we add a little bit of blush to the mix. Okay, so I am using Watch Me Blush palette by the Crayon Case, and I used the color Tangerine. So I applied that to my cheekbones and just kind of gave me a nice bronzy look. Okay. Next step, I am lining my lips with just a red lip liner pencil. So here it just depends on what you want. So I did kind of take mine up a little bit. I have really small lips. Not really small lips, but I took it up a little bit just to kind of give me a full lip. Okay, so you can do this. You don't have to do this. If you have full lips already, then hey, I'm hating. Okay, but if you have full lips, wonderful, because this will look beautiful on you. It look beautiful on anybody. Small, medium, full lips, whatever you got, honey, you can do it. Okay, so line your lips because that helps as far as with whatever color that you're going to apply. Okay, so once I apply my red liner, the color lipstick that I'm using is by the Crayon Case, and it is a matte lipstick. It is Murder Matte. So that's what I use on my lips. So here I forgot a step, so I kind of jumped ahead of myself. I am going up under my eyes just to add a little bit of color under there with those same purple and that pink that is on my eyelid. So I kind of missed a step. I got ahead of myself, rushing, my kids hungry, you know, doing so many things at once. So forgive me if I kind of stepped out of place, you know, but it's all coming together. Okay, ladies. So if you have made it this far, thank you. I love you. Thank you for watching. Make sure y'all have subscribed, like this video, comment, tell me what you like. Make sure you share it with your friends and your family. Make sure you turn that notification bell on because there will be new videos. And if you don't have that bell on, then baby girl, what you waiting on? Make sure you stay tuned. Hit that bell. Ring that bell. Okay? So you guys see how that color is coming through? That Murder Matte is just, it's just popping. Okay? So of course our theme is Valentine's Day. So I'm bringing Valentine vibes. So with that setting spray by NYX, I go in and set my face. And then I have my little Bestie Gang fan, which works to, you know, make my face dry. And so that I can apply my next piece to the puzzle. And of course, ladies, that will be the most infamous highlight. Okay? Also, make sure you don't miss this step. Please put mascara on the bottom of your eyelashes. It's needed, okay? It is a step that should not be missed, okay? Please, if you have made it this far in the video and you have made it this far in your makeup, please make sure you apply your eyeliner. I mean, not your eyeliner, but your mascara to your bottom lashes, okay? It just brings the look all together, okay? So now I'm taking my highlight and I'm highlighting my inner tear ducts just to kind of give a little bit of extra pop to my eyes. And then, like I said, we're going in and we applying that highlight, baby, okay? So this is to each his own. How much highlight you want is whatever you feel. I like to go out, okay? I want to glow, baby. When the sun hits me, I want to be glistening from across the parking lot. Do you feel me? Well, not really, but I do like to be glistening, okay? So, got that together. Got my hair together. You see the transformation. The look has come together. And we are ready to roll. We are ready to go out on our date. If you guys have any dates or anything, it's just me and my son. But that's neither here nor there. Anyways, if you made it this far, thank you, loves. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you have subscribed. Okay? Again, make sure you turn that notification bell on. Here's a finished look. Got you a little slow-mo in there of the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you tune into my next video. Thank you. Bye.